students, we have seen a determination of pH using hydrogen electrode and quinhydron electrode. Now, merits of quinhydron electron over hydrogen electrode. What are the advantages? First one can be easily set up. When we were discussing about hydrogen electrode, we told it is practically difficult to set up in a laboratory. But in the case of quinhydron, nothing is there. You have to take a beaker, take the acid, put a little amount of quinhydron, put one platinum electrode, saturated calomel electrode. You have set up a galvanic cell. No need of passing hydrogen gas and all. So it's easy. Next, equilibrium is attained very easily. When compared with the hydrogen electrode, this equilibrium Q to QH2 is reached easily. Then very little amount of acid solution is only needed. We have to, for making the reaction to happen, we need a little amount of acid only. Then pH is accurate even in the presence of oxidizing agent. In the case of hydrogen electrode, one of the disadvantages was it cannot be used in presence of strong oxidizing agent. But in the case of quinhydron, you can use it. So that are the merits. Can be set up easily. Equilibrium is attained easily, little amount of acid is needed, and accurate pH is determined even in presence of strong oxidizing agent. But it has certain demerits also. Cannot be used in alkaline solution. When we take alkaline, that is pH above 9 and all, it is very difficult to calculate. Cannot be used in solution containing any species which react with quinhydron. For example, MnO2, manganese dioxide, aniline, ferric ion and all is present, means it will have reaction with quinhydron. So in such type of systems, we cannot use quinhydron. So these are the demerits and merits when we compare with the hydrogen electrode. Okay. Now we'll see a numerical problem for determining the pH of a solution. Quinhydron electron was used in contact with saturated calomel electrode. So what is a galvanic cell produces? Platinum, Hg bar, Hg2Cl2, KCl solution saturated, salt bridge, H positive, quinone bar, hydroquinone, platinum. This is the setup. EMF of the cell was found to be 0.26 volt at 25 degrees centigrade. Calculate pH of the solution. Calculate pH of the solution. Okay. So what we have to do, it is determination of pH using a quinhydron electron. So we know the expression is pH is equal to 0.4568 minus E cell into F divided by 2.303 RT. And also we have at 25 degree means pH we can calculate 0.4568 minus E cell divided by 0.059. So we'll use the second expression. E cell is given as 0.264. So only unknown in this is E cell. We can substitute it. 0.4568 minus 0.264 divided by 0.059 is equal to 3.262. So pH of the solution was 3.262. Okay, so read carefully the question, substitute the quantities carefully. Now we'll go for another problem for a reversible reaction. Fe2 positive plus cerium 4 positive converting to Fe3 positive plus cerium 3 positive. Construct a cell and find E0 cell at 25 degrees centigrade. Okay, so we have to write the notation of this cell reaction in the form of cell notation, and EMF should be calculated. So cell reaction, if you take Fe2 plus Ce4 positive converting to Fe3 positive plus cerium 3 positive. So Fe வந்து 2 positive இருந்து 3 positive ஆயிட்டு convert ஆயிருது. Fe 2 positive இருந்து 3 positive ஆயிட்டு convert ஆகனால என்ன பண்ணணும்? ஒரு எலக்ட்ரான் அது லாஸ் பண்ணணும். அது லாஸ் பண்ணும்போது அந்த ப்ராசஸ் வந்து ஆக்சிடேஷன். ഇനി സീരിയത്തിൻ്റെ കേസിൽ വാട്ട് ഹാപ്പൻ? 4 പോസിറ്റീവ് 3 പോസിറ്റീവ് ആയിരുന്നു. സോ 4 പോസിറ്റീവിന് 3 പോസിറ്റീവ് ആകണേൽ വാട്ട് ഷുഡ് ബി ഡൺ? ഒരു ഇലക്ട്രോൺ ആഡ് പണിയാൽ 3 പോസിറ്റീവ് ആകും. സോ ദാറ്റ് അണ്ടർഗോസ് റിഡക്ഷൻ. So we can write Fe2 positive to Fe3 positive is the oxidation half, salt bridge, Ce4 positive by Ce3 positive. If you want, you can represent with platinum. Okay, if you are not remembering that, leave it, you write this one. Okay, this is correct. So this is the cell notation. Now what is the next one is you are asked to calculate E cell. So at E naught cell in we have given E naught Fe3 positive, Fe2 positive is equal to positive 0.711 volt, and E naught cerium 4 positive to 3 positive is equal to plus 1.61 volt. So the both are reduction potential. So when you take the one, it is E reduction potential minus E oxidation potential. So E naught cerium 4 positive to 3 positive minus E naught Fe3 positive to Fe2 positive. So plus 1.61 minus 0.71. So answer is 0.899 volt. Okay, so from the equation you can find out the cell, and from the cell you can write the equation. Now another question, consider the electrochemical cell Fe bar Fe2 positive. Concentration of Fe2 positive is given as 0.1 molar. Salt bridge cadmium 2 positive, concentration is 0.001 mole bar cadmium. Okay, what are the questions asked is write the cell reaction, calculate EMF of cell at 298 Kelvin, calculate equilibrium constant at 25 degree. Then given E naught Fe2 positive to Fe is negative 0.44 volt, and electrode potential of cadmium is negative 0.40 volt. It's negative 0.40 volt. Okay, so first one, cell notation is given as Fe2 positive bar cadmium 2 positive cadmium. So then we can know this is oxidation half, this is reduction half. So cell reaction, when we write, Fe is converting to Fe2 positive plus 2 electron. This is the anode. Cathode cadmium 2 positive plus 2 electron cadmium. So overall reaction Fe plus cadmium 2 positive giving Cd plus Fe2 positive. 2 electrons cancel agum. So we don't have to represent that. Okay, add பண்ணும்போது. So this is the cell reaction. Fe plus Cd2 positive giving Cd plus Fe2 positive. And the next question is calculate EMF of the cell at 298 Kelvin. But here we know the concentration is given different. So it's not standard electrode potential. So what we have to make use, we should make use of the Nernst equation. Nernst equation, what is it? E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 2.303 RT divided by NF log concentration of the product minus reactant. So we'll calculate one by one. First we will calculate E naught cell. E naught cell is equal to E naught RH minus E naught OH. RH is cadmium and OH is iron. So we have to substitute the electrode potential value of cadmium and electrode potential value of iron. It is given as negative 0.40 and negative 0.44. So negative 0.40 minus of 0.44. So this minus and this minus will become positive. So answer is positive 0.04 volt. Okay. Now R is equal to 8.314, temperature 298 Kelvin, N is equal to 2, F is equal to 96500. Then concentration of Fe2 positive is 0.1 molar and concentration of cadmium is 0.001 molar. Now our expression is E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 2.303 RT divided by NF into log. What is the product here? Product is cadmium, concentration of cadmium into concentration of Fe2 positive divided by concentration of iron into concentration of cadmium 2 positive. So this will be the one. And we know cadmium and iron are electrodes, pure substance, so it will become unity. So this expression will be becoming 0.04 that we calculated as E naught cell minus 2.303 RT divided by 2 into 96500 into log concentration of Fe2 positive divided by concentration of cadmium 2 positive. So what it will become? 0.04 minus 2.303 into 8.314 into 298 divided by 2 into 96500 into log 0.1 divided by 0.001. So this when we do, it will come like this. 0.1 divided by 0.001 is equal to 2. So this is log 2. Log 2 is equal to 0.3010. So அது வந்து இதுவாயிட்டு multiply பண்ணும்போ what we get answer is 0.0591. And இது பண்ணும்போது 0.00191 we will get it. Okay, so this is the EMF in cell. In a equilibrium constant is NF E naught divided by R. So 2 into 96500 into 0.04 divided by 8.314 into 298. So this value is 3.116. K வந்து anti-log of this 22.556. இது மட்டும் you just see that I think this much will give you this and it will be into log 2 will come na I think. Okay, so இது மட்டும் you just check it once more. So that is how it is coming. So this is the numerical problem. So if you are given a cell, you can write down the cell reaction, then we can calculate E naught of the cell, then we can make use of Nernst equation, equilibrium constant, delta G, etc. Okay, so that is what. Thank you.